Amazon Games continues to build up hype. Yeah, while we've seen a lot of big companies try to embrace the world of the video game market, because of course there's a ton of profit to be made in it, we see some succeed and some fail. Google, for example, with Google Stadia, they ended up bowing out about a year ago out of the whole gaming industry, whereas you hear stuff about Netflix games, I think that is doing fairly well. And then you got Amazon Games. They're still trying to get their foot in the door right now. They've made a few games to start out, but they're really in their kind of initial launch phase right now. They are about 2 or 3 months away now from releasing 2 big games. One of them is Throne and Liberty, the other is Blue Protocol. Both of those are MMORPGs that are supposed to be on the 2 big consoles, the Xbox Series and the PS5, as well as PC. Now, just with those 2 big consoles alone, it's very obvious that Amazon, they're not just trying to do like an indie game thing or kind of have their own sort of platform, so to speak, on PC or on like Amazon.com. They want to be like a legitimate game publisher, you know, publishing quote-unquote AAA games on the Xbox and the PlayStation. Now, I've actually seen like a ton of news articles like in the past few days now on Amazon Games. I don't know if it's because they went to Gamescom, I can't see that they did, but I guess a lot of different outlets have been interviewing some of their employees as of late. I saw one that talked about how they are dedicated to making more than just MMORPGs, since, yeah, it kind of does seem like that's all they're doing right now. You got Blue Protocol, Throne and Liberty, and the Lord of the Rings MMO that's coming out soon. But this is something new. This is something that really stuck out to me. So this was an interview by IGN with Christoph Hartmann. Now, I'm seeing them use the title CEO of Amazon Games, but Wikipedia says he's the vice president, so who knows? But regardless, yeah, obviously like a top dog there. He knows what he's talking about. So he actually gave some insight on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, is Amazon Games going to develop for the Nintendo Switch? Now, this isn't really something I've seen like speculation on, or, you know, I haven't really thought about it myself, but it's very interesting. Obviously, you have the 3 big consoles. You've got Xbox and PlayStation, so yeah. Are they going to develop for the Switch? Well, his answer is actually no, but also yes. He didn't actually say anything about the current Nintendo Switch, but he actually said that yes, they are going to develop for the Nintendo Switch successor, whatever that is, you know, the Switch 2 or whatever it'll be called. Yeah, he said actually that they are extremely excited to be developing for Nintendo on their new console, and he says, you know, he's really excited for it. He wants Nintendo to take their time with the new console. Now, here's the thing. Not only does this really etch into the ground that Amazon Games is really serious about, like I said, becoming a huge game publisher, because now it is official. They're going to publish for the 3 big consoles as well as PC. But this also gives us some other insight as well, something that people have been speculating about the Switch 2. And that is that the Switch 2 is supposed to apparently have specs that are on par with the Xbox One, maybe even the Xbox Series, and, you know, like the PS4 and the PS5. Because the games we've been seeing by Amazon Games, they're not indie 2D games, they are full-fledged 3D, high graphics, fairly high demanding games as far as specs go. So yeah, to me, this is just more confirmation that for Nintendo's next console, we're going to see some great, modern, up-to-date specs. We'll see how it can compete with, you know, such things as like the Steam Deck. We will definitely see, but Amazon Games, I mean, I really think it's about to become a household name, at least in the world of gaming, you know, game publishing. They're really going all in on it, which I think they should. I know Amazon gets a lot of hate, you know, because they're a big company. They make mistakes here and there that we hear about, obviously, but clearly Amazon Games sees an opportunity in the video game industry, and they really want to take that opportunity and just make the most of it. So I don't know when Nintendo's next console is going to come out. We're supposed to get an announcement of it by the end of the fiscal year, but with Throne and Liberty and Blue Protocol coming out on the Xbox and PlayStation later this year, we now know that Amazon isn't leaving Nintendo out.